What should kids be taught in school other than reading, writing, etc.? Values. Values. We are suffering because of these values, dwindling values. And we are losing grip, we are losing our understanding. Not all Western values are right for this age. I am not saying they are bad or good. Not all Western values are right for this age. Not all Eastern values are right for this age. There has to be a meeting point. I have to learn something from the West has to learn something from me. And we have to live together in this global village. We talk about freedom. I've been talking extensively on this subject. Freedom does not mean that you come to my house and you start dictating your rules and you start telling me how should I manage my household. You are just a guest. Simply vice versa. Freedom does not allow me to go to your house and start dictating to you, you should change your decor, you should change your this, you should change your that, because I am coming to stay in your house. Even when you go to hotel, they don't allow you to change anything, just to accommodate you. So freedom does not mean that I can dictate my values upon you. And freedom does not mean that you can dictate your values upon me. Let us understand, let us work together. Let us understand what are our values. I may learn from you, you can learn from me. There should be freedom to learn from each other, but freedom should not compel us to follow each other. No. To learn from each other. So these values have to be taught from the very early childhood to the kids, so that when they grow, they are not disturbed. A lot of people are suicidal nowadays. You'll be surprised. There are about 300 plus suicides happening in this island every year. So as we speak today, as we are talking now, one person somewhere on this isle is committing or already has committed suicide. Some are reported, many are not reported. And this is not about this island alone. This is about everywhere, all the places. Sometimes people commit suicide in a very direct manner and you find it, okay, you know it is suicide. And some people are committing suicide slowly. You cannot detect it. So, we are unhappy people. And why we are unhappy? Because right from the childhood, we have been taught to compete in all walks of life. We are taught to compete to come number one. We are not taught to live together. Stop competing. Stop competing. Once we stop competing, we excel in our field. Yes, we can excel. But at the same time, we should also believe in sharing, caring for each other. Once we have these values in life, then we'll be respectful of each other. And this being respectful has to be taught to the children. Just giving an example. In the East, it is just happening now, last 10-15 years. I was traveling. I started going to the West from 1975, when I was 19 years old. In some places, I could see the family values Now, unfortunately, just Spain, maybe Portugal, these countries, they still have family values. But you go to the United States, you go to other places, you don't have these family values. I have seen the West when a kid would sometime address his father with the expression, sir, yes, sir. Nowadays, nobody calls their father sir. Someone, an elderly person is an uncle. Elderly woman is an aunt, auntie. They were not called by name. This expression of respect, this respectfulness, when you are expressing it outside, you have that respectfulness inside you. We don't have that respectfulness inside us, so we don't express it outside. We are all one, yes. It is not a matter of oneness. Oneness, spiritually speaking, yes. But we are all not in the realm of spirit. This respectfulness, once you start respecting yourself, then you can express respect. And now what we do is, we are stopping at being respectful of our own wishes. We don't see the second line of this golden rule. Do unto others as you would like them to do unto you. So you cannot expect any respect from anybody else if you are not being respectful. Start with yourself, and this has to start from very early childhood. I request you, our friends, those who have the time to spend an hour or two in our school in Kuta, near, very close to airport. Maybe when you're going back, you can drop in there. We got about 130, 140 kids, and every year we are increasing one class, and now up to standard 8. And we are trying to do whatever I'm talking to you, what I'm telling you now. We are trying to experiment. It's an experiential school. It's a normal school with following the normal national curriculum, but we have got several extracurricular activities. And I'm always requesting our friends from overseas to come and drop in and talk, interact with the children, so that from very early childhood they know that we are one family. Even though the color of your skin is different, the color of their skin is different, but we are still one family. Talk to them, teach them a song from your country, anything, or just talk to them. And let us try to build a better world with something practical, not just talking about it. We have talked enough. Let's try something practical. My idea is to have a school, a model school, and I wouldn't go beyond 500. 500 is the maximum. 500 students from standard 1 to standard 12, what we call higher secondary here. 30 from playgroup. So perhaps 30, 32 children. And this 500 children will have a ripple effect. It is a long-term project. I'm not talking about reaping the benefit day after tomorrow, no. It is a 25 years project. I may not be there. The teachers who are teaching there may still be there or may not be there. But what we are sowing there will definitely bring us good harvest. If we can leave this world a little bit better than when we came into this world, then your job is done. Then we are blessed already.